Then do you want to know how you can watch The Passion of the Christ in other movies? Some of these will cost you money. Some of them have free trials, and some you can actually watch for free. Well, we will actually show you that where you can actually watch movies that depict the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And again, some of these you can do for free. So stay tuned to learn how you can watch these movies. Being that we are in a Holy Week, maybe you want to watch a movie that depicts the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Now, I can tell you, first of all, I did a search today how to watch The Passion of the Christ. This is probably one of the most famous movies. Came out in 2004. I know I saw it when it came out in the theater and was just really greatly impacted the level of emotion with the seeing the suffering that Jesus went through on the cross for us. Well, you can actually search for this, and there are ways to watch this. So when you go to, like, let's say YouTube, you can watch it for a subscription. There's also Amazon Prime has a subscription. It's not just the Amazon Prime subscription; it's an extra add-on. Or you can actually, with a lot of these, you can actually pay a fee and watch it. But I went right over to YouTube. And at YouTube, let's see, I've got a few of these up here. And so, I clicked on that link from YouTube to see The Passion of the Christ. And one thing that I get is you actually get a way that you can actually watch with a free trial, or you can buy it or rent it. So that's one way. But I also searched for movies, Jesus crucifixion scene. And you see various videos, some of them very short. This one is The Passion of the Christ, the crucifixion scene. It's just a very short portion here. I think it's, just, let's see, that's 2 minutes and 48 seconds. So you also see various other movies that have this scene in them as well, their version of it. And you can also, you see The Passion of the Christ. There's a option to watch with a membership or buy or rent. And then you see a little bit longer video segment. And then there's also this 27-minute and some odd seconds, the Living Christ, Crucifixion and Resurrection, the Passion of the Christ Bible movie. So you see that portion as well. Now, going on down, you will see that there are many things, including The Passion of the Christ. So someone posted The Passion of the Christ, and I haven't actually watched the whole thing, but if we did here, and I'm going to have to mute the audio just so it doesn't come through on the stream, but you actually see that this is the Passion of the Christ movie. And I'm not sure exactly, this is someone that put this up there. I'm not sure exactly, and it may not be quite as good quality as the version that's actually up there. And it's possible that this version. Okay, so this is a full movie review. So it's actually not the full movie, but it's a full movie review. And so that's a little bit misleading. But there are a lot of Bible movies that are on YouTube that you can watch perfectly free. Here's the Easter story, the life of Jesus. And you actually can watch this, again, many of these for free on YouTube. A lot of times the ones that are free, when they're a movie, they will have ads. So just know that you're going to see ads, and sometimes it's an ad for Publix, and sometimes it's an ad for some sort of car or clothing or something like that. And you can actually hear the audio coming through here. Those that are listening on, I just muted it, but you can actually
Jesus knew that
click
the hour had
and
come.
see this, and so this actually goes through this. I can tell you, my mother is actually in an assisted living facility, and in the assisted living facility, she's able to watch YouTube. And there's a Roku TV. I set it up. I connected it to the network. It's logged in with my account, and she's able to watch various content on YouTube, praise and worship, and hymns, and various church services. She really gets into Bible movies, though, and there's a lot of Bible movies that are available on YouTube, and you can watch these for free. And when those are on television, I can tell you, I've had times where I've come into the room and she doesn't even acknowledge me. She's so into what is actually out there. And here's The Passion of the Christ by Billy Graham. And so that's another production that you can see. Some of the movies now, when you're watching, here's the Son of God full movie, The Life of Jesus Christ. Some of these movies that are on YouTube and some of the movies that are about Bible, you just have to know they're not always 100% accurate or faithful to the biblical text. So, when you're watching a movie, it is important that you also are on a regular basis reading the Bible. When you're watching a movie about the Bible, read the Bible on a regular basis and compare what's in the movie to what you actually have read in the Bible and are reading in the Bible, so that the movie doesn't have more of an impact than God's holy word has on you. But that's another thing that you can watch. Many of these, of course, they're not going to be able to show the resurrection, but they can, and no one really knows exactly what it looked like, because there wasn't any cameras to film that event. But you can actually get in and you can watch this, these various movies, and it's a very good time, and you can do this for totally free on YouTube. And again, if you want to watch The Passion of the Christ, it might cost you a little bit of money, but there are various outlets that you can watch it, and I would encourage you to take some time to do that this weekend. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned something, click like, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell to be notified when we come out with new videos.